You might have heard our parents or grandparents becoming victim of digital scams. So we use Apple ecosystem for teaching and learning. So which means iPads are integrated into the classroom ecosystem. Many parents have apprehensions. What will my kid do after finishing the DP, which is grade 11 and 12 is called the DP program.
Hi. Welcome to Slate, your very own school search engine that helps you find the best schools for your kid based on various filters and parameters. Today, we have Ms. Lakshmi Priya, who is the IB and IGCSE physics facilitator, and she's a digital learning specialist, Apple professional learning specialist, and Apple distinguished educator. Let's speak to her and understand more about how technology is infused into this entire learning ecosystem, and also about general concerns that parents are likely to have while joining their kid in an IB curriculum school. Thank you so much for joining us, ma'am.
Thank you, Sanantan. It's a pleasure connecting with Yellow Slate. And I'm happy to be in this conversation, addressing how we can integrate technology into teaching learning practices and what makes IB so special.
Got it.
The technology is, at this point of time, we cannot shy away from technology.
Absolutely.
COVID has given us enough learning that we have transformed our teaching learning practices. Now, like corporate Zoom calls have become very, very convenient at every industry, or you name it in any field, Zoom is quite common now.
Absolutely.
And web conferencing has reduced the distances between us. So we are talking about future-ready generation, but giving them the atmosphere to be future-ready is very important. So without technology, we cannot give our students the digital skill sets. They are digital natives. To navigate the web very safely is essential nowadays. And if I don't experiment that water in a safe environment, I cannot let my students down in an unsafe environment outside. You might have heard our parents or grandparents becoming victim of digital scams. But this generation will never be one. We are teaching them what is digital footprint, how to be a good digital citizen in terms of what I can talk about ethical and moral values. It is not imbibed to only one part of your life, it is with everything that we do. So not only integrating technology for teaching and learning, I am responsible for also making them a proper digital citizen. So we use Apple ecosystem for teaching and learning. So which means iPads are integrated into the classroom ecosystem. We use iOS products and also additional third-party apps or web-based applications as per the need that requires or demands as a part of my curriculum. This device makes it simpler. It is not limited only to iOS ecosystem. The other resources can also be accessed in it, and the privacy is taken care of. As part of young adults, their privacy should be secured in an online world. When I'm downloading an app, it has no business to take my contacts or other permissions needed. So privacy is very, very important. And this ecosystem provides us that top-notch feature of being safe. So we use this ecosystem.
Got it.
When it comes to IB, the International Baccalaureate program, many parents have apprehensions. What will my kid do after finishing the DP, which is grade 11 and 12 is called the DP program. And primary years is called the PYP, and the middle years, that is from 6 to 10, is called the MYP program. So if a school is offering all the three programs, then it is called an IB continuum school, where you have PYP, MYP, and DP. At Trio World Academy, we offer PYP and the DP programs of IB. And grade 6 to 10, we offer the Cambridge and the Cambridge IGCSE. For the very obvious reason, exam-based assessment. In an Indian context, many parents would want their child to take a common entrance or common assessment examination. So that is also one of the reasons why we go with Cambridge in grade 10. And the diploma program. What will my child do after finishing grade 11 and 12? So we have to have a backward approach and also to think about forwardly at the same time. Where will my child be in next 5 years' time? What do I want my child? If I'm thinking about real time, if I'm thinking about my child to be a problem solver or to give back something to the community, or if you simply look at the holistic development of the child, I want my child to excel in academics, sports, and community service, and what all feathers you want to add to the cap. IB is all about the all-round development of the child. So that is the first take. If I want my child to do well in all aspects of life, being balanced about something that I need to balance in my priority list, I should also be able to take action on certain problems that I see. So if you want your child to have a voice and choice of what we do, then IB is something that I would recommend. You want your child to excel in all aspects, IB is something that I would recommend. A balanced, holistic life, not only limited to academics, then IB is a choice. The other apprehension that parents would have is, will my child be able to do it in an Indian university even after taking IB in grade 12?
Absolutely.
Yes, definitely. This is an apprehension or a myth that parents have in their mind, that if my child is doing diploma program, then he has to go to abroad or a foreign university.
True.
That's definitely not the case. Please, let's break that myth. IB gives you the skill set and the lifelong learning. The university grade or the university course is just a process that we will be aligning ourselves to.
Got it.
The choice of IB program or the DP program that you want to do in IB is a conscious decision that what I want to offer to my child. That is the prime pivotal or the anchor that a parent should think about before telling that IB is the choice for my child. And why TRIO? It has got so many additional pointers that we are a happy school, we are very flexible, we offer 1:1 kind of support here. All of us walk the extra mile to make sure that taking IB, my child is able to meet the university expectations. So along with lifelong learning skills, we built the child for the future and we take pride in doing that.
Great, ma'am. Ma'am, getting back to the awareness or digital awareness and the importance of being a good digital citizen or technology citizen, what age do you think is the right one for kids to get introduced to this entire digital literacy part?
Okay, one size doesn't fit all. Everybody has got different opinions at what is the right age. I would say what is the readiness from the child. So if I see the child is ready to make certain changes in how we access the screen time, that is when I introduce technology to the child. Everybody has got access to their parents' smartphone. Do we regulate or do we consciously make a decision before I give my phone to my child? It starts with the parent behavior of being a good digital citizen. And everybody has got access to the smart TVs that are there. We need to regulate the screen time and also have appropriate profile settings there. As we say, charity begins at home. Digital citizenship also begins at home. Sometimes the teacher or the parent teacher would want to do it in a school so that for children, the teacher's word is the gospel truth. Yeah. My teacher said this, that I should not do this way. So that is when it is impactful. So I see the readiness in the child and we introduce. And like moral values, do we have the right age to introduce the moral values? No. So when we see something is there, we take a stand and then we inculcate those values. So as a part of their ICT curriculum, the Information and Communication and Technology curriculum, which starts from grade 1 or even in fact early years, this is imbibed within the curriculum. So you cannot really compartmentalize and say that it is introduced at this particular age.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for coming forward and sharing all these thoughts and opinions, ma'am. It will be of great help for parents who are looking for good schools and schools with people like you. So I'm sure this content will be of great help, and all this was possible on behalf of all those parents. Thanks once again for giving us your time, ma'am. We look forward to meeting you once again and getting to know a lot more about Trio and also your thoughts on the digital awareness and also IB curriculum. Thank you very much.